Lastly, we're going to do the irregular three-dimensional curved surface, and we're going to do it in the biggest cube in this layout. What I did, I just developed some different colored grid to help me see. There's going to be three different levels: the ground, the middle plane, and the top, which is pretty narrow because it's so close to the vanishing point. That's fine. I like to do some planning, so I'm going to do a little thumbnail that of the object that I'm molding into this cube, the irregular shape. So I think I'm following the lecture shape that we discussed earlier. This is kind of like a bean shape, and we did our curve arch on for our circles exercise, so it could be a little bit more extreme. So that's going to be on my ground plane, right? On the second one, the second plane, because I want to develop it to look more like a cone shape, it's going to have to be a similar shape, only smaller, maybe a little bit closer to that side, like that. So it's kind of like a topography study. It's going to look like that. And this is, of course, the smallest piece, which is going to the top. And this is a 6, sorry, 6. Pretty close. Just to get an idea of where things are. Kind of mapping it on the plan view, and I'm going to transfer it there now. So somewhere here, I like to start with my curve so I have an idea. This is on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 and 5th, I have it pretty back there, right? And then I'm going to mold it back, and that's pretty much a giant curve. So that's my shape in perspective view. Same thing here. This is starting around 2nd on the back. And that gets pretty narrow at this point. That's okay. And the third one. Same thing. It's probably pretty small as well because it's all the way to the back. Okay, so if you can see it, you don't have to color it. It's probably easier for you to trace it later though, so I would recommend to use colored pencil when you're drafting it, just so that you can see the shape a lot better. And I'm going to do my mechanical to trace the outside of it. Actually, I can do. And this is, I'm going to draw a line, but we're going to hatch it. Because it's like a soft surface, you see, like an arch meeting an arch. So we're shaping it. And same thing here, the outer to the outer. So that's my shape, irregular shape. Oops. I'm just tracing the outer part so it's easier for me to see in marker paper when I trace it to my marker paper.